Hi, thanks for coming.
You join me looking at the lower half of the bait boat with its two motors now encased in tubes. The bait boat is attached to the side rails of the tugboat hull by two bolts, 1 and 2. Please don't judge me on coach bolts and nuts. These will be replaced for decent nuts in the finished product. Progress today up to now. I don't know whether you can see, but I've temporarily bolted the bow halves together. Maybe halves is a poor description. This is all one piece, the alloy, as you'll have seen in previous videos. It's cut and shaped to form the shape of the tugboat, but it's got one temporary bolt at the front just to give it some shape while I'm designing this rear. So the hull is solidly mounted on the side rails. I'll now flip it over and we'll have a look at the next process. Zooming in on the thruster tubes. What I propose is to have some pretty simple structure underneath the lip, this lip of the bait boat, and surrounded these tubes. You can see straight away that we've got some cutting to do in this area to surround this tube. Now, I'm not especially bothered about having a tight fit to the tubes at this moment of the design process, because I will eventually cut two separate plates, one for each thruster tube, drill a hole the same size as the tube and mount it over the tube. and where it touches this bulkhead that'll be where it's brazed. So it's a multi-step process. This 1mm alloy plate, it's a lot easier to work with hand tools than the 2mm hull. It shouldn't ever take any load. If I think it needs beefing up, then so be it. There's probably a lot of shock horror at the moment, seeing how crude this design is, but it will evolve. And of course, if I was to completely mess up, then this could be just used as a template for the final bulkhead. Think of it as the same as using cardboard to create a template, but with the added benefit that the alloy stays. Don't be afraid to mess up during the design process. It's all part of it.
When the rear alloy of the hull has been shaped so that it comes together to form a curve at the aft end, I've again drilled the two flanges just so I can temporarily bolt them together and start to get an idea of how the deck will fit the hull. So it's a bit like juggling at present. Lots of balls in the air. Try not to drop any of them. The design process has to be quite slow, because if you do make a major mess up on a major part, then it can set you back quite a while. So, as I said earlier, develop the project, expect to mess up now and again, expect to develop it, and if you keep working at it, eventually things do start to evolve to the point where it actually looks like what you're trying to achieve. Here we see a mock-up on the turntable of the hull part way through the build, with the superstructure placed in place. These little morale boosters are what keep you going, so don't forget, every now and again, lift the spirits after a hard day and see what the finished product is going to look like. Thanks for watching. Join me again soon for further build progress.